he was this close one Shockwave to winning a Shockwave, and then he just kind of fell off after that. I think he got into grand finals his first time, was not able to clutch it out, and just hasn't been coming as often. Ados, one of our best Ryu mains, probably the best now that apparently Kaze, our current best, is taking a break. These two, with Cloud and Ryu, are going to have a lot of insane kill potential. Stocks are being flying fast, but they also have on the other side P2P with Gibus, who's going to be playing Lucario with Denti, who has a plethora of characters, namely Cloud, Luigi, who he's been sticking with some Diddy Kong too. So we could see either of those characters.
Interesting.
Also, we're going to be seeing the Cloud out of Denti, Cloud out of Yuruloki, of course.
So, personally, in my opinion, I think Cloud is one of the best doubles characters that you can
without
possibly pick up.
Without a doubt.
So here's my logic: is and it's going to sound funny, is losing is winning. So what do I mean by this? Cloud is a character who's very unique in the fact that he has a super meter that he's constantly charging, right? But he has the ability to actively charge it by hitting down B, which he can also cancel by pressing B. So you'll see guys like Yuruloki use down B, B, and then continuously move across the stage while charging. However, Cloud also charges by taking hits. By taking these hits, you are still building meter passively over time.
Exactly.
So you are going to hit one of your fully charged B specials. And it's just a question of when and when you place it.
Now that I think about this, that statement you made that Cloud really benefits from rage. All of these characters really benefit from getting hit and having a rage. Ryu with rage is scary. Lucario, the aura.
Lucario is in particularly scary with rage.
This is insane. The kill potential out of both of these teams.
There was a period of time when I was casting Smash 4 consistently, and I would come to Gibus every day after the tournament, and he would tell me something new that he learned about this character. And every time he would tell me things about the double technology, I would lose my mind. Like,
oh, yeah, the Anubis?
Dude,
the Anubis strat? Oh, man.
My God, there's so much dumb stuff you can do with this character.
There's a lot of crazy stuff, but same thing with Cloud. Double cross slash coming out of both of the Clouds on the screen. No one loses a stock cover, but the percents are massive.
Oh, my God.
But Lucario always quick to clean out those stocks with that much rage and that much aura.
Dude, it looked like the 4th of July for a couple of seconds there. But, I mean, if you want to talk kill confirms, my man Ryu's got that on lock with the light up tilts. I mean, that's the go-to. That's the bread and butter, especially because you can confirm that so easily into true Shoryu.
Yeah,
here's the focus attack. That's one of the more important aspects that you'll have to remember. When it comes to multi-hits, you can look at his opponents. I mean, Lucario has a couple of multi-hits, right? But it's kind of things that come in series. And you can use focus attack pretty effectively like that and set up for bounces for Clouds to take advantage of. While you might not necessarily get the crumple, you do set up situations where your opponents are airborne and lose access to some defensive tools. Okay, where's the hit? Oh, we caught him! If the focus attack did not crumple him and keep him in place, that forward B from Cloud was going to do him in.
Man, that was such a good idea, too, because he had his teammate right there to gather raids, but the red team just seems to be falling apart after that series from the blue. Now, Yuruloki all by himself fighting against... Oh, actually, no, it's Denti fighting against Yuruloki and Ados in this situation. Wow, the blue team came out so dominant. I didn't realize how quickly the stocks had really fallen from Denti and Gibus, but here, look. Already in this 2v1 situation where they're able to sandwich Denti by himself. Denti trying to wait back and get that limit charge, but this is really a dangerous situation from the BN.
Well, I mean, think about it here from this perspective, right? He's got last stock here, right? He has Ryu at 100%. The only thing that he's thinking is, I need to secure a kill without doing something with too much latency to where I get punished for it, right? He does not want to overcommit. So that's one. He did not overcommit. He got it. He was full screen away. There was no punishment from Cloud. One down. Now he has to go against a Cloud who has rage, or just a touch of it, but has to come back. Never mind. Stole the double jump. That's it.
Yeah.
And that's a wrap.
In that situation. What I normally see in those kind of situations is, especially in doubles, when you have a situation where you're one stock against 4 or 3, and you have more games to play, it's usually okay, let me just burn this stock, move on to the next game, not tire myself out with, a crazy uphill battle.
At that point, most people do check out and it's a wrap. There's some guys, though, that look at it from the situation of, okay, how do I learn something about my opponent? What's some additional thing that I might not see? Or maybe next time I'm in a 2v1 situation, I can see what their tendencies are. Yeah. A lot of people try to think of it from the perspective of, I'm on the download. I'm constantly trying to figure out exactly what's going on. And some people do take it from the stamina perspective. Granted, these guys have gone through all the way through their doubles bracket. So, they're trying to find a wrap. So I understand that mindset as well too.
Yeah.
It honestly depends on what you value more.
Exactly. And looks like Denti has valued the knowledge and the experience in the situation. Ados and Yuruloki though came out so strong that game.
Yeah. Like, it's another situation where it's like I look at Ryu's kill confirms and I'm just this is a thing. It's great. It works.
Crazy. Especially when you give him rage. He had so much rage, and True Shoryu will start killing most characters in the game at around 60-70 with that, like max rage over 100%. Yes, it is an insane.
That's real?
Yes, 60-70 on some stages with max rage Ryu is absolutely terrifying when you're a character who's not the heaviest in the game. Maybe Bowser, maybe Ganon can live through that at up to 80, maybe 90, but most characters are done.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, a lot of things is Smash the situation, but I'll take your word for it. I'll take a look.
Crazy.
I love this character, though, for the fact that he can kill confirm off of some pretty interesting ways. I love Ryu also just because of the Street Fighter fan in me, of course. But let's see where we get to for the start of this. So early getting on the board, big percentages. That's not going to do him in. But it's all about clearing the runway for your opponent, so to speak, or for your teammates, right? You're trying to make sure that you clear up room so your teammate can land safely. Or in this situation, try to set up an alley-oop for your homie.
Exactly. At this point, it's just, like we talked about at the beginning of this set, these characters do so much with rage. It's just whoever can utilize their rage the fastest and keep it the longest. Everyone's here. High percents right now. No one's dead just yet. Lucario, incredibly scary right now. 160% max rage.
Does neither of them have the charge? Neither one of them are limit.
Yeah, none of them have. I think they both have the burn to get back to the stage.
Yeah, I would say that Lucario would have been the most threatening in that situation. Now having to lose that stock, losing the rage, does not get as much of a bonus anymore. There's something curious that I wonder here is like you're trying to find some sort of a kill confirm off of these clouds. You're willing to throw out the big money hits.
So why that was so important and why that did so much damage is there is the Anubis factor that happens with Lucario in doubles when his teammate has, or when he has less lives than everyone else on the stage, he does increased damage. And it's like he has max rage quicker. He can get max rage around 40, but
he didn't have his jump, and that's probably why he drifted so far down and then hit the panic button. It was unfortunately too short. And while Smash 4 snap boxes are pretty forgiving, it's not that forgiving.
Yeah, exactly. Good thing, at least, that was his first stock and not his second. You got even stocks all around for the team, but they're going to have to be careful. They can't get another situation where a max rage is happening. Lucario's right there with that aura, and you can die really quick.
Denti, though, having limit, I think one of the biggest things that you want to try to avoid as a Cloud is having to use your limit break on your up B to get back onto the stage.
Yeah.
So when you have limit, you get even more self-conscious. You're like, oh god, I want to make sure my positioning is great. I want to make sure that everything's safe. I don't want to do, oh, he got bopped!
Oh, I thought he was going to fall off. Oh, he only could do an aura spear? Man, he wanted to forward smash that. He had to. Man, unfortunate there, but
he was doing that specifically because that was his teammate. Because he didn't want to hit his teammate with anything.
Oh, was that? Oh, there's so many clouds on the screen.
He didn't want to hit his teammate with anything, so he put the ball out there because it was less charge, and he didn't want to use jab.
I thought that was Denti. I mean, I thought that was Yuruloki, but I guess not.
I think there's merit to the idea, though, of using the Hadoken purely for the fact that you could pop him up, and then you could look for him to go for back air, potentially. But I get why he just hate him in general.
Smart setup. So we have another situation where the blue team's in the lead looking to eliminate Denti and Gibus here. Denti and Gibus need to bring something big. They have both of their enemies on high percents. All they need is a couple good hitboxes.
Oh, there it is. Good setup. That's the charged up smash. Usually in doubles, folks, you don't really want to charge those smash attacks because terrible things can end up happening, especially if you're a Cloud. But in that situation, perfect. You're isolated. You're alone. You're in the woods. The monster is charging that up smash and then let it rip.
But boy, do they have to be careful. Look at Ados, 170% still on his second stock. If they get too close, they will be dying pretty early. We have Lucario reaching those death percents already. We see Denti here trying to take out Ados as soon as possible.
And there's the back air. That's fine. and now it's this question of like, how do I continue to maintain? Because now you guys are in last stock situation. Ryu's coming in off fresh, but I don't know if he's going to be looking for the kill confirms just yet. If the people are at the platforms above him, he might get a bit more fishy looking for those true Shoryus. There's one that he cashed in. Here's another. Let's see the edge guard opportunity. This is looking pretty good for Team Blue.
Yeah, off the stage now is Denti. They're trying to get him to burn that limit, but he gets a grab. But now, right off again, he's going to have to burn it to get back. And 113% with a grab. It's going to be a big confirm, but they...
Oh, there it is. No big bang
Yeah.
like we were expecting with the limit break, but hey, you get it done. That was a great back throw into a finish there. Yuruloki, nice. Good finish.
Honestly, I thought they had some spaghetti there. I thought he missed it up, but it was a different confirm. I didn't think he'd be able, but because he had the limit, you know, you get that speed buff, so he was able to go up and then get that back air and take the stock. Really smart, innovative kill confirm there. I would have thought I'd just go straight for limit.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. When it comes to Cloud, this character has been a ton of fun for me to play. I am definitely one of the people who've subscribed to DLC to win. I very much enjoy... I enjoy Bayonetta. I enjoy playing Cloud.
Yeah.
I just... When it comes to